I spent way too much time editing this. Let's go. I decided that I wanted to make um, like process videos of of modeling these characters in Blender 3D. I've just been doing a little bit of that lately, and it's a lot of fun. So these are a couple that I have done. This was another one. I enjoy the process very much, and I feel like it would be nice to talk about it and maybe help anyone who wants to start out, even though, I'm really just a beginner and I'm learning every day. So here we go. So far, I have made two, Jack and Tatiana, and the third one I want to make, I've decided, is going to be a person of color. And I was thinking probably someone from an African country. I haven't decided which yet. So these are few of the references that I popped into my PureRef board. PureRef is a great um, PureRef is a great software, to a free open source software to quickly make a reference board that makes sense, and it's very intuitive, it's very easy to use. So that's the first step. I'm going to make these videos in 3 steps. So the first step being, or the first section being, um, just making a reference board, doing your research on your character, deciding what kind of clothes, what kind of hair, and what kind of facial structure you want your character to have. And obviously, clothes and hair, and things like that are always informed by the character's background, like where they come from, their nationality, their culture. So that is going to require a little bit of research for your purpose. So that's section one. Section two will be the modeling, which will be further broken down, but the modeling of the head and the bust, and clothing, hair, all of that stuff. And the third section would be setting up your scene with lights and rendering it out in a way that you like. So for the video today, it's just going to be section one, which is a very fun part of the whole thing, where you get to decide what your character is going to be like. Right. So I had a little bit of a think on it. And so the only restrictions I have at the moment, because it's a series I'm doing of like these villainous characters, I've decided that it's like an Assassin's League of sorts. This third character, I haven't decided on a name yet, which I'm going to do right now. We are going to use google.com to help us out with this. So the basic facial structure, I'm putting all of these pictures in here to help me during the modeling process. Because when you're modeling, even if you have an idea of what you want your character to look like, you're going to get stuck at, you know, like when you're making the nose, like how big should it be? Should the nostrils look like this? How long should the bridge of the nose be? Blah, blah, blah. So I have put in a few. So these are like Indian, this is an Indian booking character. This is an actual like photograph, which I should probably have more of, honestly. But yeah, I think I can delete a few that I'm sure I'm not going to do. I'm not going to need him for sure, because my character is, I'm thinking female. Uh, And in fact, I wanted to make them kind of gender non-conforming. So female, I really like this for expressions and maybe for the nose and other facial features. This one because she or they are going to be old. This for the hair, I haven't decided on dreads yet, but it's an option. And this because I want them to uh, be from an African nation and to be a little fat. Like I want them to be sort of old and chubby. So I'm going to look up also yes. So since they are an assassin in this elite group of criminals, I've decided that like their backstory would be that they used to be a doctor and a very like acclaimed, award-winning doctor of sorts. Like used to be a doctor in their village and then made it big and began working in corporate companies in the corporate world, I guess, in Europe and such. And then she got sick of it and resorted to a life of crime. So the reason they have this kind of backstory is because I want them to use poisons and other things that they like make, chemically or kind of like a herbal kind of medicine. So they need to have herbal medicine knowledge to be able to make poisons and such. And that would be their method of killing. So my first a bit of research is I'm going to look up African cultures, herbal medicine, and see West African people across Guinea, Ivory Coast, Mali, Senegal. Okay. Mali. Mali might be interesting. Mali culture, Malians. Bambara of Mali. Okay, Bambara. Bambara people, Mande ethnic group native to much of West Africa. Okay, let me look up Bambara jewelry. In African clothing. Bambara necklace. Is this right? Okay, this seems to be well right. The Lama African desert craft. Bambara necklace. Okay. West African silver bead. I like this. I like this. I'm going to. Nice. Okay, awesome. So I've got like an authentic website where I can use the jewelry reference. Blouse plus size. Yeah, okay. I need references like this. This would be useful. Something is going to be a busty person. I like this, so I'm going to put that down here. Okay. I haven't decided on the hair yet, but I'm gonna try for dreads. I might just go with a stylized look for the hair, which is basically making it like this. So, or if I'm feeling brave, I will try to learn how to make it textured like this. We will see when the time comes. Hair, jewelry. No, I think there's like a head piece that they could wear, which would solve my hair problem. good to have the option. Malian headdress, headpiece. I don't know what it's called. Head cloth. Oh man, yeah, something like this, but I don't know. Malian fashion. Nice. Okay, this is very pretty, very distinctive, but I don't know if there's like a specific style of wrapping it. Head wrap. Head wrap. That was the word. About this. Is this Malian? I'm getting lost and distracted by how beautiful these models are. Oh my god. This is kind of nice, actually. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to look at this, but I like this. It says Mali, and it's like a it's not over the top because I imagine that I mean if she's not actually in Mali or like in her village, then she would have to kind of dress moderately, for the Western world, basically. So I feel like this is very understated and nice. And this is coming from me as an Indian, as a person of color, and I know what Western um, countries like. I know what people dress like there. They're incredibly bland, like in like all white, all black, all pastels. So I feel like if they had to do that to look professional in the workplace or whatever, and that's kind of um, what they've had to deal with for at least a decade of their life, considering they're an older person, maybe 20 years, maybe 30 years of their life. So they probably dress very boring, modestly, like with like black blouse, but then pop in a bit of color with their jewelry and their head wrap. One more thing is Mali traditional prints. Prints. This seems to be apparently. Oh, so this is the Mali. Okay, right. This is the mud cloth. That's basically the picture of it that she's wearing the with this pattern. That this would be helpful, I suppose. Seems a bit complicated, but I'm gonna try to not get ahead of myself. All of these are a little complicated, the patterns. Not sure how I would model this in Blender, but we will figure this out. Right, so I think that's good. So we're informed on clothes. Hair, we could put in a little bit more about the hair. African dreadlocks, Blender 3D. Right, so this one is a stylized version of dreadlocks, which is, it looks really good. So I could use this. I love the eyes too. I love how they're glowing pretty much. Oh wow. This is so beautiful. Okay, this is also stylized for sure. And I like, so they've got wrinkles on their body, so that would be a very good reference for me. The last step is to give my character a name. So Mali names. I don't know how accurate these websites are, but I am going to look up. The fuck? Wait, Mali. I don't even know what language people speak in Mali apart from French, but like, what is the tribal language? There's different tribal languages. So wait, Bambara language? This is too hard. I'm fucking sleepy. Hmm. Oh boy. Introductory Bamana. Okay. Oh boy. Blood? Oh fuck yeah. I'm gonna name her Jolie. Jelly. Or the Jolie. The Jolie Bamana word. Just blood? No, it can't just be blood. What can it be? The Jolie. The Jolie. Like her name is their name is Jolie. So everybody just calls them Jolie. Maybe because they became infamous for like being a killer when they like their first project was where they made their victim cough up blood. Something else, like I can't begin. Grass. Bele bele tajoli. Big, large, fat, great. Bele bele tajoli. Blood shower. Just tajoli. I can work on the name later, but for now we're going with the Jolie. Just getting back on track. I think this is what we have for now. Um, and you know, wow, I don't know what I did there. Okay, so this is what we have for now, and this is good. This is a very good start. We will think about starting on the modeling in the next video. So there you have it, the making of the Jolie, which means blood in Bambara or Bamana, which is a language and a tribe found primarily in Mali. What else do I know? What else did I learn in this process? I learned that they are ethnically called the Mande people. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will add more videos to this series as I go along in the process. I should be going to sleep. It's 2 a.m.